What's up, guys? Liam Nation making a mall video on track, and today we're going to be touring one of the major regional shopping malls in the high desert communities, which is the mall at Victor Valley. This mall is half busy and half not busy because of their lineup like a movie theater, food court, retail entertainment, and family activities. I visited this mall on a Monday in July, which is July 13th. The mall was starting to get busy as I went to the mall around 12 p.m. through 1 p.m. And right now, as we went for the entrance, we already see the directory and the code of conduct. There's the side of the Barnes & Noble store, which opened in 2003. I wonder if T-Mobile is going to have their T-Mobile authorized retailer sign from now on. Never see a famous footwear in a mall. And already 1 minute in the video, let's do some history, shall we? The Mall of Victor Valley opened in 1986 as a one-floor major retail shopping destination for the rapidly growing high desert region. You see Bath & Body Works and JD Sports on the side, and Tilly's. Looks like it used to be Aerial Pastel. There's even a SoCal Energy Group kiosk, which are the solar panels to put on businesses, houses, etc. You got Miniso, Lovisa, and Zales on the mall. This Zales looks modern, but their mall entrance is closed for some reason. Maybe they're not open today, not open yet, on lunch break, who knows? Oh, Zales is actually open. They just closed that mall entrance for some reason. Probably to keep off from robbery. You already see Cinnabon, Wetzel's Pretzels, food court, and there's a fountain. Look at this huge Bath & Body Works, and we see the Dick's Sporting Goods anchor. The history of the Dick's Sporting Goods anchor was JCPenney from 1986 through 2012, making it the last original anchor to close, and Dick's Sporting Goods from 2013 to now. As I was saying, before its opening, many residents had to travel much farther for a large shopping experience, which the mall bringing a modern indoor shopping environment with fashion stores, restaurants, services, and entertainment. Throughout the late 1980s, the mall became a popular gathering place for local families, teenagers, and shoppers. Hey, wait a minute, is that the shoe place store I saw on Montclair Place? You got a Journeys here of their renovated design of almost all of their stores. There's Victoria's Secret in pink, with pink still with their old design. So is for Foot Locker. Back to what I was saying, it benefited from Victor Valley's population growth and the expansion of nearby neighborhoods, plus adding a fourth anchor to the mall. And there's even a Charlotte Russe still here in the mall of Victor Valley. This store looks a bit similar. I thought they never existed. And I'm saying that because of their logo, because of the store called 579, I think. There's a huge Zoomies, and this kiosk full of variety stuff, with katanas, dumplings, you name it. During the 1990s, the Mall of Victor Valley was at its height like many malls of the era, like more than just a place to shop, it became a social destination. When I was checking out this pink-painted Pandora, someone said it looked like it used to be CC's Candies, which I was actually shook because I never saw CC's Candies turning into Pandora. What in the world? The former Sears of Victor Valley is turning into a Round 1 arcade? Also, the anchor history of the coming soon Round 1 arcade was Sears from 1989 through 2020 because of their bankruptcy. Now in 2026, Round 1 bowling and arcade. Look at this Daniel's Jewelers still with their old sign. Looks kinda cool. Back to what I was saying, the visitors came for shopping trips with family and friends, food court meals, movie outings, holiday events, and community gatherings. The mall stayed busy as the high desert continued growing, becoming one of the area's most recognizable landmarks. What I zoomed in earlier was that Milano Shoes place, which also has their Montclair Place location. It looks like Chic is coming back in business now since it's also the mall of Victor Valley, and probably every mall I go to now and take a tour of it. There's the new JCPenney anchor. Plus, the history of the JCPenney anchor was Mervyn's from 1986 through 2009, as they went out of business, left vacant for 3 years, and turned to the new JCPenney from 2012 to now. I saw this Pandora advertising sign at one of the main West Covina signs, 2 random stores I don't know about, and this huge Chic store. Minnie Melts ice cream, They have one at the Puente Hills Mall, which this famous YouTuber named FaZe Rug actually took video of it and tried it. First, FaZe Rug thought the Mini Melts ice cream would still be good after how abandoned this mall is and how long it was abandoned for. However, it turned the complete opposite of that because FaZe Rug smelled the ice cream and said it smelled like rotten cheese. In the 2000s, the mall began experiencing changes that affected shopping centers across America. There's a second Wetzel's Pretzels location, which has a kiosk advertising their new Oreo Blitz drink. Never knew this mall still has the Red Robin with their old logo. Back to what I was saying, which is the rise of online shopping, changing consumer habits, and the Great Recession. Hey look, it's another type of the famous toy kiosk with the huge dumplings, the medium dumplings, the small dumplings, the soda branding Nidos, the fake huge Nidos, and all that. Even there's unopened ones too. Back to what I was saying, the Mall of Victor Valley adapted by bringing in different types of stores, restaurants, and experiences, continuing to remain an important indoor shopping destination for the region. Plus, the name of the kiosk is Hot Toys Free. They have 3 or more locations. There's the Cybertruck Toys and another one. No offense, Hot Toys, but do you really need 3 kiosks? And also, this free 6-5 place is moving. Now we are entering the food court of the mall, which I didn't know the mall had a Rocky Mountain chocolate factory. And look at this Dales, they have 2 mall entrances open except for their 3rd one. Jeez Louise, look at all those abandoned places in the food court. Also, there used to be a carousel in the huge center of the food court. Kind of funny when a food court place closes, they just replace it by this new wall. During the 2010s, the mall went through its first major transition by some older retail spaces changing, while new businesses moved in to keep the property active. The major transition began shifting from being only a shopping center toward becoming a mixed experience of retail, dinings, entertainment, and family activities, making the mall work to stay competitive with newer outdoor shopping centers and lifestyle developments. Look at the ceiling. It's so similar to the shops in Montebello food court. I didn't even know the Victor Valley Mall had a kids zone in the food court. Also, a random store in the food court? What? I think those are the kids rides that I saw in Ontario Mills. There's a mall entrance, and there's a store coming soon, which is also another random store in the food court. In the 2020s, the Mall of the Victor Valley continued adapting to the changing retail world. Like many malls, it focused more on experiences that bring people together rather than only traditional shopping, with new attractions, restaurants, and entertainment options to help keep the mall relevant for residents of the high desert. Also, what I zoomed in earlier was that same Pandora advertising sign that I showed you earlier in the directory. As of today, the Mall of Victor Valley remains one of Victorville's major landmarks and continues serving as a community gathering place after 4 decades of operation. Hold on a minute, is this another Hot Toys kiosk? Never mind, it's a different one, just similar to Hot Toys. When I was touring the mall, I keep thinking the mall has 3 Wetzel's Pretzels, and I knew it! The mall had 3 Wetzel's Pretzels. Again, no offense, Wetzel's Pretzels. Do you really need 3? Just like Montclair Place, but at least they took away 1, which is the Wetzel's Pretzels in the former Nordstrom wing. And right now we're going to the Macy's wing. And I should have said this earlier, I'm finished with the history. There's a Candyland here, the ripoff of Kids Empire. There's a window in this Barnes & Noble cafe with Starbucks to see the mall. There's the Macy's. The history of the Macy's anchor was Harris from 1986 through 1999. Gottschalk's from 1999 through 2009 as they went out of business, left vacant for 4 years because of Macy's planning the location, and Macy's from 2013 to now. For me, this is my least favorite Macy's because it has the smaller Toys R Us. And that's just it about why this is my least favorite Macy's. Also, they have a sign at their store directory. Newsweek, Ronaldo, and Barnes & Noble. Come on, Ronaldo. You couldn't beat Spain with La Mania Mall. And that's it for the mall. I know I'm supposed to say in the outro, but I forgot to film the outro clip. Do you think it's a dead mall, dying mall, struggling mall, average, healthy, thriving, and super thriving? Well, for my pick, I'd say it's an average mall. Some store openings in the mall, but it wasn't too busy because of the bit of the rain and thunder as I went in the afternoon. Anyways, guys, Liam Nation is ending this mall video on track, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.